He should have excellent computer application skills. Importance of job analysis. Job analysis helps in analyzing the resources and establishing the strategies to accomplish the business goals and strategic objectives effectively. Development employee job descriptions are communication tools that are significant in an organization's success. The main purpose of conducting job analysis is to prepare job description and job specifications, which would help to hire a skilled workforce. Job description is a statement of information about duties and responsibilities of a particular job, whereas job specification is a statement of information about qualifications, special qualities, skills, and knowledge required for an employee to fit for a job. Therefore, job analysis enables recruiter-employer to have a deep insight of a job. With that, recruiter can easily track candidates who have required qualifications and quality to perform a job. To fit for a job. Therefore, job analysis enables recruiter or employer to have a deep insight of a job. With that, recruiter can easily track candidates who have required qualifications and qualities to perform a job. Job analysis can be used to identify areas where an employee needs training, since a job analysis makes it clear to understand about core duties of responsibilities of a job. Besides, it improves information to develop suitable training material for a job to be performed by an employee. After completion of his training, compensation management salary administration is one of core HR functions. Salary for a job is decided on skill level, required duties and responsibilities, qualifications, and experience level, seniority, altogether called as compensable factors, which could be known by job analysis only. But there is a separate method to determine value of job that is called as job evaluation, which is a part of job analysis. Job evaluation is process of evaluating or determining how much is to be paid for a job. Job evaluation is mainly used when a specific job or a single job is to be evaluated, or when there are different jobs in same category, or when their jobs based on projects or piecework. However, job analysis has its own importance in concluding compensation, remuneration, salary of an employee. No organization exists without goals or objectives to achieve performance standards to be maintained by every employee and reviewing performance of employees. This could be cross-checked with outcome of job analysis of a job. Whether outcome of job analysis of a job in tune with goals and objectives of an organization or not, performance standards are being maintained or not, and reviewing employee performance based on performance standards or not. Job analysis can be used in performance review to identify or develop goals and objectives, performance standards, evaluation criteria, length of probationary periods, and duties to be evaluated. An ideal job analysis should include below listed are areas where job analysts should focus to bring out facts about a job, duties and tasks. The basic unit of a job is the performance of specific tasks and duties. This segment should include frequency, duration, effort, skill, complexity, equipment, standards, etc. Environment. In this environment section, this segment identifies the working environment of a particular job. This may have a significant impact on the physical requirement to be able to perform a job. Tools and equipments. Some duties and tasks are performed using specific equipment and tools. This item need to be specified in a job analysis. Relationship. The hierarchy of the organization must be clearly laid out. The employees should know who is under them and who they have to report to. Requirement. The knowledge, skills, and abilities required to perform the job should be clearly listed. There are several ways to conduct a job analysis, including interviews with incumbents and supervisors, questionnaires, structured or open-ended or both, observation, critical incident investigations, and gathering background information such as duty statements or classification specifications. Organizational Structure and design. Job analysis helps the organization to make suitable changes in the organizational structure so that it matches the need and requirements of the organization's. Duties are either added or deleted from the job. Recruitment and selection. Job analysis provides information about what the job entitled and what human characteristics are required to perform these activities. This information in the form of job description and specifications helps management decide what sort of people to recruit and hire. Performance appraisal and training development. Based on the job requirement identified in the job analysis, the company decides a training program. Training is given in those areas which will help to improve the performance on the job. Similarly, when appraisal is conducted, we check whether the employee is able to work in a manner in which we require him to do the job. Job evaluation. Job evaluation refers to studying in detail the job performance by all individuals, the difficulty levels, skills required, and on that basis, the salary is fixed. Information regarding qualities required, skill level, difficulty levels are obtained from the job analysis. Promotions and transfer. When we give a promotion to an employee, we need to promote him on the basis of the skill and talent required for the future job. Similarly, when we transfer an employee to another branch, the job must be very similar to what he has done before. To take these decisions, we collect information from job analysis. Career path planning. Many companies have not taken up career planning for their employees. This is done to prevent the employee from leaving the company. When we plan the future career of the employee, information will be collected from job analysis. Hence, the job analysis becomes important or advantageous. Labor relations. When companies plan to add extra duties or delete certain duties from a job, they require the help of the job analysis. When this activity is systemically done using job analysis, the number of problems with union members reduce and labor relation will improve. Health and safety. Most companies prepare their own health and safety plans and programs based on job analysis. From the job analysis, company identifies the risk factor on the job, and based on the risk factor, safety equipments are provided. Acceptance of job offer. When a person is given an offer or appointment letter, the duties to be performed by him are clearly mentioned in it. The information is collected from job analysis, which is why job analysis becomes important. Employee turnover definition. Employee turnover calculation. In a human resource context, turnover or labor turnover is the rate at which an employee gains or loses employees. Simple way to describe it are how long employees tend to stay, or the rate of traffic through revolving door. Turnover is measured for individual. Turnover is measured for individual companies and for their industry as a whole. If an employer is said to have a high turnover relative to its competitors, it means the employees of that company have a shorter average tenure than those of the other companies in the same industry. High turnover may be harmful to a company's productivity if skilled workers are often leaving and the worker population contains a high percentage of novice workers and novice workers. Excessive turnover can be a very costly problem, one with a major impact on productivity. One firm had a turnover rate of more than 120% a year, and per year it cost the company $1.5 million a year in lost productivity, increased training, increased employee selection time, lost work efficiency, and other indirect costs. But cost is not the only reason turnover is important. Lengthy training time, interrupted schedules, additional overtime, mistake, and not having knowledgeable employees in places are some of the frustrations associated with excessive turnover. Turnover rates average about 16% per year for all companies, but 21% per year for IT companies. 54 computer companies average higher turnover because their employees have many opportunities to change jobs in a hot industry. Many studies show that companies with low turnover rates are very employee-oriented. Employee-oriented organizations solicit input and involvement from all employees and maintain a true open door policy. Employees are given opportunities for advancement and are not micromanaged. Employees believe they have a voice and are recognized for their contribution. Employee turnover costs can significantly affect the financial performances of an organization. On average, it costs a company about one-third of a new hire's annual salary to replace an employee. The cost to replace a minimum wage employee is about $3,700. A vacated or unfilled job within an organization results in tangible, measurable costs as well as intangible costs. The intangible costs include the uncompensated increased workloads and other employees assumed during this vacancy, the added stress and tension during and after this turnover, declining employee morale, and decreased work group synergy. A study by Global Predictive Outbound Hiring Solution. The study revealed that software engineers have been quitting the fastest since 2001. Looking at the average tenure of software engineers from 2001 to 2014, the data found that the number has been a steady decline over these 14 years. Every person who joined as a software engineer in 2001 worked for an average of 4.7 years at the same company, it added. In 2016, 58% of software engineers quit within 2 years of working at a company. This number was 44% in 2013. Similarly, the number of people quitting within 1 year has also gone up from 20% to 27%, it added. The study found that only 14% software engineers last more than 4 years at a job. Since most engineers are quitting within 2 years, the percentage of software engineers spending more than 4 years at a company went down to 14% in 2016 from an average of 23% in 2013, it added. It revealed that 70% of data scientists quit within 2 years of working with an organization, up to 44% in 2013. Moreover, it said the number of people quitting within 1 year was 27%, up from 20% in 2013. Data science is one of the most difficult positions to fill. According to Bellong's Talent Supply Index, and for this is 2017, there was only 8 data scientists for every 10 jobs in India, titling the market significantly in the candidate's favor, it added. A similar data was found for product management, which revealed that there are only 4 product managers for every 10 open roles. The study said that 61% product managers quit within 2 years of working at a place.